All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Project Storm, and today we're looking at Forza Horizon 5 on GFN's Blackwell RTX enhanced, powered, upgraded to whatever you want to say, cloud gaming service, y'all. Now, at the top of the screen, I've been saying this on every video. If you look at the top right corner, it says GeForce RTX 4080. It just means that it hasn't really been upgraded to reflect that every game is going to be running on RTX 5080. I'm sure that's what's going to happen in the future, but then again, I can't guarantee it with 100% certainty, because what can we guarantee these days, right? But one thing I can assure you of is that the same thing happened with RTX 3080 when 4080 came. Some games were still saying RTX 3080. But if you look at the bottom, all right, if you look at the bottom where it says stream, you see that this game is actually indeed streaming at 5K resolution. That's 5120 by 2880. All right. If it wasn't a 5K stream, that would not be there. It would say 4K or 1440p or 1080p or whatever the case is, right? Let's go into the settings real quick. Hopefully y'all can appreciate how I'm jumping right into the settings. I'm so thrown off right now by what I'm experiencing these days, y'all, that I just, my brain is turning into mush, man. I'm just blown away constantly, over and over and over again. Different titles with 5K resolution active, as you can see right here in the settings, right? So this is no 4K. All right. I'm playing this on an 8K display, so I am taking advantage of the higher resolution. I can instantly tell when games are running at 5K in comparison to 4K. It's just that extra pop and clarity, and it's just hard to explain. You would just have to have an 8K display to understand, right? Or 5K maybe. Now, VSync, we're going to leave that off for now. We're going to go down here because the stars of the show are always going to be, hold on, let me see. 1 second. I need to find, because it's confusing at times going from game to game. All right, what we want is, DLSS is not here. Am I going crazy? I have the game running right now, and I was just using DLSS. I have no idea what's going on. 2 days in a row, y'all. Yesterday, it was like phone calls. I may have to reboot the game or whatever, but yesterday I got a ton of phone calls right as I started streaming Cyberpunk. And today, I stream, and I can't find DLSS, even though it was just active. And it could be something that I'm doing wrong because I'm not really fully focused, y'all. Again, I'm blown away. So now, what I'm hoping to do is, I'm hoping to reboot this game real time, right? Real time, and figure out why I'm not seeing DLSS as an option when I just had it enabled. So let's do that right now. All right. And while we're doing that, let's do this right here. All right. Now that was Cyberpunk right there. We're going to go ahead and shut it down. Everything is, I'm rough around the edges right now, y'all, but I wanted to show this right here because it is indeed the biggest cloud gaming upgrade ever. And by the way, Cyberpunk 2077 and so many other games are taking full advantage of Blackwell RTX or RTX 5080 in the cloud. All right. Now, all of these games up here, and I'm just waiting for to make sure that Forza Horizon 5 safely closed down, right? Closed out properly or whatever. It takes a little moment sometimes. So I'm going to give it an extra 10 seconds as I show you all some of the games that I've been running at 5K, 120 FPS. All right. I'm just going to scroll to the right all of these games, I have been able to stream at 5K, 120 FPS, each and every one of them that you see right now. All right. And that list is growing every time. I'm always finding more and more games, y'all. So with that said, now Witchfire I haven't tried because I don't own that game on Steam. It's just in my favorites right now. The Altar, same thing. I really haven't tried that, but all these other games I have definitely launched. Flintlock, RoboCop, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, all of these as well have been able to run it up to 5K, 120 FPS. But what we want to do here is go back to Forza Horizon 5. I'm going to show you all the launch process from the get-go. And the easiest way to do that is type it in. And Motorsport, I have a video on this channel I just did like a few days ago of Forza Motorsport running at 5K as well. Forza Horizon 4, I don't have access to this one. But we're going to hit this play button one more time. Oh, I didn't even show you on my screen. I need to give up. I need to stop streaming. I need to stop streaming today. GeForce Now is making me crazy, y'all. I had to blame it on the power of Blackwell RTX. I didn't show you all any of that, but trust me, I was showing off the games that I've been running at 5K at 120 FPS, and there will be more streams in the future, y'all. I'm just getting started. I have so many videos and planned for you all that I can't even keep up. Can't keep up. It's crazy. So I'll be launching games at random times on random days, and the only way you can check those out. And of course, I'm signed in on another device. Wow. These are the things that happens when you go live. If your Project Storm is going to happen to you. But I don't get upset about it, you all. Yesterday, I was annoyed with the Cyberpunk phone calls. Everybody and their mom wanted to call me. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a stream. So what I want to do right now is hit sign in right here. Okay. And again, that's why I wanted to wait and make sure that everything was properly shut down. And as you can see, I'm right back into the game. So not everything is always going to be as easy as 1, 2, 3, but it's still going to be very easy. All you need to do is keep on playing on GeForce Now, and you will understand exactly how to get access to the games that you want to stream, if they're supported, that is. Now, with that said, we're going to try to jump back into this game. All right. Now, I'm going to look at the text right now. As soon as I see text other than Turn 10 Studios, right? Talking about like the actual UI. Let me try to skip past this song as quickly as possible because they will give you a copyright claim. All right. So what we're going to do is, now this looks like it could be running at 4K now. To me. Looks like it could be 4K. Let's see. It is 5, but it was at 30 FPS for sure. So we're going to unlock that real quick. I'm happy to see that 5K is still there. So you see that even though I shut the game down, relaunched it, and I still have access to 5K. All right. DLSS technologies. Now this is, I did not see that earlier, so I restarted it, and here we go. This is what it's supposed to look like. Or did I just not scroll up high enough, man? Tell me I scrolled up high enough. Anyway, we have things set at performance. We're going to go ahead and put it at balance right now. It could have just been that I didn't scroll up high enough, but I did. I went up and showed the resolution. I came down, and I didn't see DLSS. But I could be losing my mind, and I do blame it on Blackwell RTX. I do. All right, here we go. We're going to hit continue, pick up where I left off, and we're going to get this thing kicked off the right way. Jonas is in the building. What's going on, Jonas? Says, do you think Xbox Cloud, next gen Xbox get something the same as RTX 5080, and I guess you're saying we won't feel the difference in FPS. I can tell you, man, I don't know what Xbox is really going to do. I know they're capable of it. I mean, it is Microsoft that we're talking about. But for some reason, I think they're testing 1440p streaming. At least that's what I just heard recently, and I can't remember the source, but I heard that they're testing 1440p streaming right now. So they're behind the curve on that one right there. But I do love me some Xbox, and I do love Xbox Game Pass. That's how I'm playing this. Thank you. She just said, welcome back, Storm. Now let me go to my license plate and show you all that I did update that as well. I'm going to take a minute to turn my air conditioner on real quick because it's about to get hot in here. 1 second. All right. And the real reason it's about to get hot is because the sun is setting on that side of the house, and I have this big window, picture window or whatever. And even though I have curtains on it, it's still, the sun comes right through and it warms the room up. So I need to turn that AC up. But GFNU, or GeForce Now Ultimate 5080, I just had it on 4080. In the future, it'll be 6080, then 7080, then 8080, then 9080, right? But for right now, we're going to keep it right here. I'm a fan of GeForce Now. I'm a fan of cloud gaming. I'm a fan of gaming overall, right, in its entirety. Got decades of gaming under my belt, man. But I have never seen anything like this in my life. And I'm telling you all, when I tell you that it's really messing my mind up, I don't think people understand that. Like, I know it can be annoying for some people when they hear, man, this is crazy over and over and over. Like, what am I seeing right now? This is unbelievable. It's extraordinary. It's awesome. It's superb. It's all these things, right? It's dope. It's magnificent. Whatever you want to call it. This here, I won't say it shouldn't be happening, because it should be happening. But what I will say is that it's amazing, y'all. All right, it's amazing. All right, so right now we're going to pick a random place to drive to. I was doing these little Volkswagen challenges or whatever, so I'm going to go ahead and continue those just to show some gameplay. And I'm going to put that, got to put the overlay back up. All right, and as you see down bottom, the stream is saying 5K, 5120 by 2880. With, hold on, let me show this right here as well. Control plus G shows you this overlay right here that has all of the goodies in it. So you can see exactly what everything is set to in case you launched the game and you forgot to check. But 5K, once again, 100 megabits per second stream, frame rate 120, VRR display, reflex, HDR, all of the good stuff right here, y'all, is what you're seeing. Okay. Now, let's jump back in. And we're going to run around. We're going to drive for like maybe 20 minutes and then get out of here. And then I want to try to get back into that Cyberpunk 2077 stream with ray tracing and path tracing and all that stuff at 5K. All right. So let's turn around real quick. And I can tell you that I know that everything is going to get better, like, as we go, as more and more data centers get the 5080 rollout. It's just what GeForce Now is known for in my experience, man. They're always figuring out ways to deliver a better streaming experience for all users. And we're going to go off-road right here just because I wanted to splash in that water. And we're gonna miss all trees. Watch this. So there's no latency or anything like that. And this is my very first time testing this game at 5K. All right. But this is why I have you all on the ride with me, right? So we can figure things out together and see what's really capable or possible. All right. Let's go right into here, and we're going to go into Baja. Now, GFN Thursday is coming this Thursday.
Just like when it rolled out of
So if I were you all, I would keep it locked to blogs.nvidia.com because I have a feeling that we're going to get some more news
Don't worry.
about more territories with the 5080 upgrade.
I wanted to take a nice picture
And
of the car.
of course, we're going to get new games that's going to be launching on the service on Thursday.
Yes.
And we might even get a couple surprises, y'all. That's what GeForce Now is known for. I always say, if you don't know me, I have an RTX 4090 as well. And I tried Borderlands 4, which can also run at 5K on GeForce Now's Blackwell RTX Enhanced upgrade. And if I told you that it runs better on GeForce Now, you should believe me, because it's 5080 versus 4090 and that's with frame gen, with 4 times frame generation, right? Some people are not fans of it. I have it on right now, and I'm able to go ahead and just look how close I got to that car without crashing. Boom, same thing with that one, no latency at all. All right, I know that's like the number one question I get is, how's the latency? Well, I'm showing you the Project Storm latency test by going through these cars, and I might cut through here. Yo, dude. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. My nephew needs me. Hold on. Yeah, tell her that's where it is. Tell her go over there. That's what it said. But she should have an email. Of course. Yeah, she should have an email. All right. Yeah, close that door, dude. It's GFN time. I tell y'all what, man. I'm always gonna get interrupted, and that's fine, because this is the GeForce Now 5080 is not going anywhere. Neither am I. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. I would apologize, but there's no need to. Life happens, you know what I mean? Family is more important than gaming any day of the week, but that's the only thing that's more important than gaming. All right, here we go. Go ahead and take a shortcut. Let's play around with the settings real quick. Ron Slusher's in the house. Let the party begin. Right here, Ron, I'm showing you again that it is a 5K stream. DLSS is on balance. Let's go quality real quick. See if it still remains responsive. Frame generation reflects low latency. On plus boost. That's why I'm able to drive through those right near those cars like that. It is definitely helping in that department of reducing latency. All right, graphics. I have everything high. I could go extreme if I wanted to, but it'll be closer to like 70 FPS. So I like to go above 70 to like between 80 and 90 FPS if I can. So these are the settings I went with. World car detail. The cars are the stars of the show. So we're going to go extreme with that one. All right. And ray tracing is on high. By the way, if I turn it off, you know we're going to get better performance. But why turn it off? That's what RTX is all about, y'all. Keeping that on. Here we go. All right. Quality, not looking too bad at all. Now remember, this is not an RTX 5080 ready game right now. It's not officially listed on GeForce Now in the section that says RTX 5080 ready, but it does not mean that I'm not able to stream this game at 5K. All right, keep that in mind. Let's see. Okay, I like that move right there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Try to get some two-wheel motion going. All right, so quality we're still getting. Did I go to the right place? Hold on. Yeah, this is it. Photograph the Vocho in the Baja. Where is it? These things always hide pretty well, man. Okay. What the hell is a Vocho? Anybody know what a Vocho is? 1 second. May have to look that up. It's got to be right here in this area. Hold on, let's look around and see what's out of place. I would get something, a quest like this right here, man. I really would. It's just my luck, y'all. It's just my luck. All right, check this out. We're about to go somewhere else real quick. We'll come back to this one. Oh, I can't. I need to end the race. Hold up. Quit event. And I want to try, let me just try to pick a nice car and ride around for you all real fast, because again, this won't be a long video at all. I do want to know what a Vocho is. Change car. We're going to go, let's pick, where's my fast, the Silver Surfer is what I like to call it, man. Where is it? Is this it? No. Wait. Oh, I do have access to it. All right. Some cars you have to buy or whatever. All right. So let's see if there's anything else I can do, because I've done so much, as you all can see, man. And sometimes this game it really gets overwhelming, and I don't really know where the hell to go next at times, right? Because there's so many speed traps and all that stuff, and I can turn it off on the map, change filter, but I really don't want to do that, because then I feel like I'll be missing out on some important stuff that can give me points or whatever. But let's just take a trip over to, man, this map. And then they don't zoom the map out far enough. I feel like they should zoom the map out a little bit more, man. There's so much clutter right here. Look, like this danger sign right here. Let's go up to this one right here. Oh, it's another one. So it's time to go full circle. Another Foto del Vocho for another generation, this time in the Baja. Foto del Vocho. Man, I have no idea. Let's just select Donut real quick. We're gonna we're gonna drive over here, and then we're gonna end this one, y'all. Just wanted you all to see the game running at 5K, 120 FPS, because that's gonna be happening a whole lot on this channel. With different games, man, of all genres. All right, let's go to, switch it over to performance. Back to balanced. Let's go balanced first and work our way down. Let's go extreme. No, I may have to restart the game, so I'm not going to touch that right now. I may have to restart. Leave it how it is. Thought I was gonna crash, didn't y'all? Like it's too responsive, man. I don't understand, but it's so responsive.
Recalculating route.
All right, I don't want to make y'all sick. No, I want the cam right there. I want this cam. Boom, rock.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, here we go. I've already done this, of course, but I really wanted to show you all. Let's see. Let's go to another destination real quick. I like the opening levels and all that because of the graphics, man. I just really want to go to a place. Why can't I figure it? Let me hold on, y'all. Let me look something up real quick. Let me see what the hell Vocho means. Vocho meaning. Here we go. Oh, Volkswagen. Okay, Volkswagen Beetle car. The name is a combination of Vo from the brand Volkswagen and the Spanish word bicho, meaning bug or insect. Vochos were ubiquitous in Mexico, famously serving as taxis in Mexico City for decades and remain an iconic and affectionately regarded part of Mexican culture. So why didn't the game just say that for me, man? Now it makes me want to go back to where I came from. Hold on, let's go to this next one real quick. Closest one. Oh wait, this is pretty cool right here, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, made in Mexico. Let's go.
Idea. Another one. What happened to the previous idea? This one is better. Meet me in town.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Oh yeah, I think this is the way to go right here. Balanced.
Turn right. In 100 yards, turn
Now, one thing I would love to see, I would love to see these games taking advantage of like the DLSS 4 override. So that means that pretty much every game can now be take advantage of DLSS 4, which should make them look even better. And I'm sure that's coming. If GeForce now don't even if they don't have it activated as of right now, y'all. Like you just never know, but that's why you have to keep it locked each and every week to GFN Thursday.
You have arrived at your destination.
Because I'm sure that's gonna be happening. I'm almost certain, man. And let me stop saying I'm almost certain. I'm not almost certain of anything, right? What I do know is that this is crazy technology, and it looks good as hell, and it feels great, and no other service on planet Earth can offer this. That's what I do know. Now I can say that with 100% confidence. But we're gonna go ahead and jump in and go back through the eras.
I have two cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a seventh-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico.
Okay.
Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous
Oh, this is gonna be a
as we
slow
call
one
it,
right here.
the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play.
Hold on. Let me catch up with the stream real quick. For some reason. All right, here we go.
The first generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now.
Oh, this is really smooth.
VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle
All right,
GSR,
what I'm going to do is turn it up real quick so you can hear the engines. I'm tired of talking anyway, so let's do this right here.
the Golf in secret as a skunkworks project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation? The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. If you want to go again, we can do that. The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds.
I'm beginning to see that 5K shine right here, y'all. It looks so good. The car, everything just looks so detailed. I just had to pause to say that real quick. Let's get back into it.
Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. If you want to go again, we can do that.
All right, this is pretty tricky, man. All right, hold on. Let me restart. It's a pretty tricky event.
The seventh generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here.
Kind of hard to keep these slower cars on the track after coming, like, just using a supercar or hypercar or whatever.
If you want to go again, we
All
can
right,
do that.
all right, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and quit out of this one. I just can't do it. Slow cars are not my thing right now. I can't lie. Let's see. All right. Hey, look, I think that's going to do it for this one right here, you all. But keep it locked, man, because I'll be back with an endless amount of games running at 5K, 120 FPS, you all. All right? So please, when you come by, hope you enjoyed the video. If you found anything you enjoyed about the video, hit the like button so that way more people can get their eyes on these videos as I drop them. This is just one of many titles. I'm warning you all right now. It's going to be a flood of GeForce Now 5080 videos, y'all. So until next time, there's 3 things I need you all to do. Let's keep it safe, keep it positive, keep it gaming. I'm out of here.